Where's the link? Where can I grab the link from? Where's the link?
The link for what?
Server.
Oh, I'm streaming.
Okay. I want to speak during the game.
I mean, I'll send you the link though if you want it.
Yes, just send me the link.
We're also live on YouTube as well, so.
Okay.
I'd be on YouTube.
Yep, got it.
Hello? Hello? Hey guys, I think I'm a bit late on, not a bit late, but new commentator, F1 driver. Let's see. What are these, the Formula 2 cars, right? Yeah. Actually, I'm quite surprised. It's fine margins between P1 and P2, mode and HVSK.
Modern is improving.
Yeah, Sector 1, Sector 2. Well, I've never driven these cars before, so I can't really give you a great detail on how they feel, what their response is like on corners. So
Modern has the provisional
modern
for this lap.
Improved by
HBSK is
two
not
tenths.
improving. He's 1 second down. Or no, two
Oh,
tenths
that was his out
down.
lap, I
More than.
think.
No, he didn't outlap.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I can see.
He's 2 tenths
Modern,
down on the first sector, but you never know. Oh yeah,
yeah,
2 tenths down on the
2 tenths.
second sector too. First and second.
He's 4 tenths down. Moderns.
But let's see his sector 3. Maybe he can improve rapidly. You never
He'll
know.
need to improve like 4 tenths,
5 tenths, yeah, 4 tenths
4 to
make a
5 tenths.
thousand. Yeah.
Modern,
Have they even said that? I'm not sure.
modern sector is as the same as HVSK, and HVSK managed to uh, invalid his last sector. He might be going on a fast lap now. Yeah, and HVSK is improving his sector 1. He is like 1/10 of the sector 1, so he needs to improve a lot in sector 2 or sector 3. He is improving, and he has crashed. His lap is ruined. He was going for a provisional pole. Provisional pole has been taken out. Tug takes second from
Sorry, I'm back.
HPSK and by 3,000 of a second.
3 thousandths of a second between HVSK and Doug Nicholas.
HPSK seems to be going on another hot lap.
HVSK actually improved on his first and second sector.
Yes, but he
Ooh,
hit
invalidated
a
on third,
bump.
yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yes, very unfortunate. He was going for a provisional pole.
He was. We also have another driver,
Yuka Ducky
Kentucky,
seems to be
starting on his
improving.
lap. Improving on his previous lap. But he might have been on an out lap, so we never know.
Yeah, HPSK has a lot of.
Only a couple thousandths on his second sector. What does... Ooh. That might have been an invalidation on sector 3. We might have to check. That's very tight.
Hookah Jackie's sector 2 is better than HVSK's sector 2,
The
so
sector 3 wasn't as good as I expected, but we'll see. It might also be an invalidation, but he seems to be continuing. Oh, I think that was a bit of a spin.
HVSK is improving. He might take the provisional pole.
Yeah, like I said, Hookah invalidated in sector 3, so let's
And
check
HVSK has
HBSK.
invalidated sector 3 too.
He has? Yeah, sector
Yeah.
3 is a major killer for most of these laps. It's really hard to get that last, or really
Corner.
most important part of it, yeah.
And he is going for pits because he knows. Never mind, he's
Adam
not going
seems
for
to go
pits.
wide too.
He has a lot of understeer, which might take some tenths of his time. And he has
Yep.
reset it. Moderns seem to be on a good lap. He's going to take another provisional pole lap. He's 2 tenths of 3,000 of a second of his sector 1 provisional pole, and is better in sector 2. Or by 2 tenths. And he takes the provision. Never mind, he invalidated. He was 4 tenths faster than his provisional pole, but he invalidated the sector 3. HVSK can't get another lap in because he has run out of time, I believe. Moderns is improving a lot.
You know what? Since
September.
Axolotl agreed to letting me, I'll drive on the Formula B cars to see really just how difficult are these cars to drive. So I'll try to go for lights are out. I have only
How the necklace seems to be improving a lot. His his sector one is like 82,000 of a second slower than modern's modern's green sector one, which is 3700, and moderns has invalidated his sector 3 after going a beautiful 19.4 sector 2. Thug seems to be
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Thug seems to be improving a lot. He is 3 tenths up modern's provisional pole sector 2.
Yeah, I heard it's not great. I heard it's slippery. So.
Yes, Thug gets provisional pole. He's 1 second. No, like he's like 5 tenths faster than Modern's time, and Modern seems to be completing his lap time. He's doing another lap, and Modern has invalidated his lap. Adam seems to be on a lap, but he invalidated. So that's the provisional pole for Thug Necklace. Moderns is
I'm on the
in
lap right now, but I made sure to invalidate sector 1 real quick just to like really check
okay.
if the pace is
Yeah, how's it feeling out there?
Thug is
I mean,
P1, Modern is P2, HVSK is P3. HV
the grip is really just hard, really, to find. I mean, it's like you're kind of having to take a prediction everywhere to really understand where the grip is at. So, honestly, I don't blame these drivers for having a hard time just taking all of these, really finding the good the good line, the right time to go on throttle, the right braking line. It's hard. It's hard for them to be able to estimate. But Thug Necklace, with the time that he did, I mean, honestly, he has a promising future in Formula One if he keeps up the pace.
That's true.
Finding a good limit in the Formula B cars it just gives you a good vision, or like it gives TPs a good like an easy time to kind of decide who they want to promote into Formula A. So Thug Necklace, if he can keep up this pace, I think he has a good future in the senior class.
For sure, I believe that Formula One TPs might sign.
Might want to take a look. They might want to take a look on Thug.
1.2 seconds faster than second position, which might make his career better in many ways.
Go up to the line. We have Thug starting first, and then last, who's gonna line up now, being Adam.
Adam has lined up. He already started.
And now we're gonna be watching the lights.
Lights are on.
That's 5 lights, and
Lights out and
lights
here
out.
we go.
Adam has a bad launch. Thug has a good launch.
Yes, and rest of the grid had a slow start of 1.2 seconds, slower than Thug.
Ooh,
right
Adam
winner.
was off track. Went wide.
Adam is the slowest of the whole grid. He needs to catch up the pack.
Yeah, and going off track just doesn't seem to be. Yeah, ooh,
Adam
yet again
off
off track.
And safety car, I believe.
No, he's just off track, and he seems to be on 3 warnings as of now.
Yes. Thug Nicholas is
Ooh,
going
hits the
too
wall
fast. He
and
didn't fall.
spins. That's the yellow flag. Yep.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
All right. So looking away from Adam, HSK and Modern seem to have like a very good battle. As Doug leads the way, it's 2 seconds now, and it seems like it's a breeze for him right now on Australia.
Yeah. Also, Thug Nicholas has a beautiful lead of 2
Ooh.
seconds almost.
Hook cuts the corner right there.
In lap 1.
Lily is having a hard time trying to keep up with Hook.
Yes, that's also.
Adam, oh, yeah,
Lily
Adam grabs a
goes
penalty.
wide. Lily goes a lot wide.
Up to the line, HSK and Modern. Who?
Moderns is 1.3.
Well, it seems like Modern might, yeah, there's just no overtaking opportunity around that corner since they're so far apart.
A lot. These guys are struggling a lot.
Very.
As compared to Thug Nicholas. Thug Nicholas is not struggling as he is supposed to be.
They're 3 and 4.
It's like he's what's it called? He's used to these cars.
Ooh, Doug gets a little bump but survives that. Wonder if anyone else gets that bump. No. HVSK's really close to mode right now. Will he be able to overtake around turn 9 and 10? And it seems as if mode is in the lead, but not by much. Ooh, yeah, no, Modern is able to get on the power faster than HVSK. So, on the exit, it seems like, yeah, Modern keeps the lead ahead of HVSK, but it's only by a couple of tenths. It's gonna be a battle through these 16 laps between the two drivers unless one of them has a mistake or something. HSK has a better turn in turn 1. So up to the
HBSK seems to be putting more pressure on Modern.
On Modern, yeah. But the both of them just can't seem to catch up to Thug.
Yes, Thug is like 1 second faster each lap from.
Yeah, he's just putting lap after lap. Seems to be a favorite, really, around this track.
And Modern spun out.
Modern spun out.
Yes.
Oof, that's gonna be rough, but I think Modern can actually keep his lead ahead of Hook, because Hook is even further behind. And that goes for all the other drivers behind Hook. Lily and Adam seem to... Ooh, Adam went wide again. They both seem to have a very hard time finding the braking points for all the corners. Adam is also having a strange racing line for some reason.
Adam is struggling to find grip and
and his braking points are just all over the place.
He needs to improve on his braking points to even make it to have fun. But
yeah, I mean, it seems like he's too reliant on the racing line.
Yes, the racing line in this game is not really good. You have to.
Well, I mean, it's a bit like harsh to say it's not good. I mean, it's pretty much like in the direction that it's going. It's pretty similar to most normal racing line. Yeah, it's a good baseline.
The racing line will tell you which part of the track you want to go to, but the braking points of the racing line.
Yeah, it's a bit off, but it's not too bad. Like on some corners, I guess like the racing line and the pro league lines are pretty similar, and I'll tell you off of experience.
Adam seems to be braking very late. He seems to be braking.
Yeah, it seems like he just can't figure out where the braking points are, so he's having a really rough time. I'm not sure if he would want to keep on racing here.
Also, there's no racing line in Australia. I was about to say that.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like the officialized, well, not official, but like unofficial racing line that all of us take in Formula 1.
Yes. It seems like Hugadaki is 4 seconds slower than Thug Nicholas in every lap.
But if we really look into it, it seems like everyone is just losing out on pace in Sector 1. which is like very uncommon, I guess, because in Sector 1,
Sector 1 is quite hard because of there's no racing line, so you don't know where to brake really. And
well,
this
with these Formula 2 cars, the grip is just unpredictable, but at the same time, you're running on a lower or like a weaker engine, so you could definitely brake later. And that, knowing that you can brake later, can
2 second
also
penalty
help.
which might change the lead and give HVSK the lead, but HVSK is very far behind Thug.
Yeah, even if he gets ahead of Thug, I think Thug will be able to manage and get ahead of HVSK in no time.
Also, these guys are on softs. They might need to pit on lap 9 or 10 because softs, they are not as good as mediums.
Well,
Mediums
I mean, there's
are,
only one tire that can go on, so like, oh no, I think I'd consider it mainly balanced. It's not like
yeah,
they can switch to a different compound like us, but
but they
yeah,
will need to pit on laps 19. Um,
maybe. I mean, I'm not
and
sure if the tire wear really.
Adam has crashed on
Adam
pit issue.
crashed.
And Hook as well.
Hook is
There,
also has he
there
also
might be,
crashed?
yes, he also
Oh,
crashed.
yep, he popped his rear tire. Hook and
There might be a
Adam.
safety car on.
Can this be a safety car, or is it a red flag? I'm in
There
favor of
might
a
be a
red
safety
flag,
car.
honestly, other than a safety car, because
Safety
the
car
safety car
might
will
be
take
out.
too long.
Safety car might be out, which might change the direction of this whole race because Moderns and
Well,
HBS
yeah.
will be all up. Oh,
Modern, it's gonna be a fight for P2, really. Oh, it's a
and
virtual
I just
safety car.
and I just realized that Moderns has overtaken HVSK, and
Well, let's take a look at the sector times, because it is in VSC conditions, so they're up to 4th gear. And Modern is really close to Thug now. Or
it
no,
is
sorry,
still,
it was HVSK. I think it was HVSK and Modern.
yeah.
Yep, it was. They're not close to each other.
Lily is having a very hard time catching up to the guys on the podium.
Yeah, especially because she's limited to 4th gear too, so I don't think it's gonna change much. But it's gonna be whoever has a good launch for HVSK and Modern. Oh, so they're gonna have to catch up to P1.
Yes, P1 is very far away.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, but Thug is actually slowing down to
Thug,
let them catch up a bit. I think this is a good time if Thug would want to pit, but I'm not sure if he's pit already. I don't think he has.
yeah,
But
I
if
think
he did pit like a couple of laps ago, I think this would have been in his favor actually. But like I said, I'm not really sure about the tire wear. I'm not sure what he's doing, waving around, because that wastes his tire wear. As there isn't really any tire temps in the game yet.
yes. Here's an awesome thing. Thug can pit now and take the lead after a while because these guys will not have any
And
grip
they're
on that
slowing down to
tire.
3rd. 4th is too fast apparently.
Yes, Lily is on a very bad situation. 45 seconds off the leader pace. He might get
What I think Alex should do is just get Lily to catch up. Just get her to racing speed and let the others slow down, like as he did.
yeah,
Let him on 3rd. So
or just bring out a safety car which will equal out the field.
right, or just bring out a safety car, and I guess I could drive the safety car because I'm pretty sure it's fixed. But like,
Yes.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think his reasoning, which let everyone in 3rd gear, and Lily just catches up.
Also, that VSC virtual safety car does not last this long. If it has to last this long, they might
Exactly.
have to bring
Might
out a
as well
safety
just bring
car.
out the safety car if it's gonna take this long.
Yeah, exactly. Lily, never mind.
All right. Well, I think Alex with his good decision reasons that they should just let Lily catch up, meanwhile everyone else just slows down. And it's gonna be
Yeah,
light or green
yes,
flag
now
when Thug crosses. And Thug has a good exit, I think. So does Modern, so they're gonna be pretty close to
he
each
has
other.
to. HVSK is going out more than third gear, so he might get a penalty. Green flag, and
Actually,
there we
no,
go.
because it was up to the line, so they're just going back to racing speed before it's green flag, so no one really overtakes yet.
That gets a beautiful start of
Yep, that was
Morris and
very nice by
HVSK.
Thug, really close to the limit. It was pretty beautiful.
Modern seems to be the second fastest on here.
Oh,
Modern has went
and
wide.
Modern,
He
oh,
has
he
went
goes
very wide,
wide.
very wide. This makes
Absolutely
HVSK.
forgets, or I don't know, locks up something.
This has made HVSK on the top step of podium
Now
after
HVSK is gonna be in
51.
second place.
But modern does have a lot the better pace than HVSK because modern has more experience on these cars. HVSK is more used to Formula One cars
Formula
instead of
cars,
Formula
yeah.
B.
You know, but I
And
consider Formula B cars like a type of super Formula version of Formula One, because
yeah,
really the only difference is that Formula B feels like going on fifth gear in Formula One cars, or sixth gear actually on wets. So
yeah,
that's like my feedback on the car, but it really just it generally gives these rookies an easier time if it's wet conditions on Formula One. It's like yeah, it's like I think it's a really good decision to get these guys in the Formula B car.
Also, the biggest disadvantage for HVSK is that he's playing on a keyboard, which is not
Yeah,
ideal for racing.
but this guy's like the best keyboard player I've seen. Yeah, they can't say he's the only one on keyboard, and he's still keeping up with some of these guys. So
But Modern seems to be faster than him. Each lap, he seems to be 9,000 of a
Modern
second
is faster,
faster.
but on some corners, the HSK, because like with the advantage of being able to be straight faster, like straightening his car
Modern
faster.
goes wide and takes a 2-second
Oof,
penalty to change the direction of the podium,
hard.
which
It's
currently
got
is HVSK's podium, I believe.
That's a pretty bad place to get a slowdown on too, because like it's it's just generally bad. I don't know what to tell you, but like it's not a good place.
Yes, also that corner was an almost flat-out corner, which means
Exactly.
a lot of the drivers were going full speed.
Yeah, you're carrying a lot of speed through that corner.
Yes, exactly. Tug crashed, I believe.
No
And
way.
he got a 2-second penalty because he has
Oh,
lost
and
his
HQ's in the
momentum.
lead for the first
Yeah.
time in the race. But will he able to maintain that lead
Yeah.
throughout
New
the
race
race?
leader, HVSK. Tug and Moderns are putting HVSK on under pressure a lot here.
Yeah, but like I said, it's really anyone's game. It might be. Look, if Thug like loses focus on any of these corners, spins, hits the wall, because there's certain places where if you hit that wall, it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. So
It's mostly game over. It's mostly game over. But Tug seems to be catching HVSK.
yeah, which is also pretty surprising. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say surprising. It's probably not that surprising knowing his pace from qualifying and his pace in the race.
Tug is
But
the
it's not
fastest
like
car on the track.
HESK is letting him pass through easily. I don't know, maybe Thug is in the pressure and it's getting on his nerves being behind HVSK now, so he might be prone to making more mistakes. But look,
He's prone to much mistakes because HVSK and Tug are putting each other under pressure.
exactly. And I'll tell you from experience, being behind someone, especially in a race, it gets on your nerves immediately. Like you just want to pass
100%.
them, you start making mistakes because you're rushing, you're taking risks to be ahead, and it's all mind games during these times. Especially having the pressure of knowing that you're being watched, and in these moments where it's fights for praise, that also gets into your head. So it's really who's gonna be on top. HBK has the advantage of being able to straighten out his car more, which gives him better acceleration. So through straights or exits, you might see HBSK being ahead, but when it comes to corners where there involves a bit more precision, you might see Doug or Modern being ahead of HBSK.
It is also easier for HVSK to turn because he needs to press one button and not glide his mouse like others.
Exactly.
Hugs get an bumper over a series of understeer, which made him lose some tenths, but he seems to gain a lot of seconds, like 1.3 seconds of HVSK, which might be the record because, or the
It
fastest
might be.
lap because nobody has did this lap.
And the best thing about Formula B cards is you could probably get a faster time than you were in qualifying. If you improve every single lap, getting to know the limits even better and better, then there's no ERS or DRS system in these cars. So what's good about it is just you just need a fresh pair of tires and you can probably do a faster lap than you did in
Yeah,
qualifying.
yes, that's also true. It seems like that Thug is the fastest car on the track. He is 2 seconds faster than everybody on the track. He's 2 seconds
And
faster than
honestly,
HSK.
if you would have told me that HGSK would be running second in this race, I would have not believed you because I would have thought Modern would have been in P2, but he's way back 9 seconds below in P3.
Seems
So
like Moderns has gotten a lot of slowdowns, which
it
has
seems
impacted
like,
his teammates a
yeah,
lot,
it
and
seems
he
like he's
got
been
another one.
inconsistent.
He got one more.
Yep, the pressure of being behind, not being able to catch up is really getting into.
Really, really bad. Same happens to me. When I'm always behind someone, I always make a mistake. Hug is faster than HVSK on every single corner. He's 1 second faster than
It
HVSK
seems
on.
it seems to be like this. I think this is gonna be the state of the race. I don't think Modern
Hug
is gonna
gets and
be
slow
able.
down. Hug gets and slow down. It
Doug is
might be
slow.
race
Oh,
over for. It might be
there is
race over.
3 laps left, and this is a very dangerous corner to get a slowdown in, because it's literally just a flat out.
Yes, but it seems like that Thug might get the.
And Thug actually make it up with
He he might
HBSK
because
gets
HVSK
slowed
just
down.
made a slowdown due to under
Oh,
pressure.
and those final moments where he actually thought that there would be a change.
If Thug didn't got that slowdown that we have
Yeah,
seen, he might have like
totally.
lapped a lot everybody. He might have lapped everybody because of his
Yeah, and
insane
sadly,
pace.
I think mode is just a bit too far to even think about overtaking HVSK, even with that slowdown on HVSK's part. Yeah, he'll need to make up 9 seconds, which is ridiculous. Absurd.
That is very bad for HVSK and Moderns for their championship.
Willie has lost his front wing.
Lily. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure why she hasn't really just try to go for the fastest lap, something.
But
It seems like all of these rookies just can't really find the pace around this track, as it's, pretty new for all of these guys, even for us back in Formula One.
they also can't
It's,
find the grip. The grip is very
and
bad on these cars.
the grip, yeah, the traction, trying to find the limit. No, but I think the grip really just adds character to some of these drivers. It really is like it's something, or at least you could kind of see where these guys fare up in the most skillful part. I say so. Trying to find a limit on a car that you don't know, that requires a lot of skill.
And a lot of precision.
Exactly, yeah. So I think props to Doug for being able to lead this race comfortably, and really just set a standard for a lot of these drivers that if you're not willing to prove yourself for Formula One and be able to take that step up, then yeah,
Yeah. Also, Hug might be the fan favorite to win this driver champions, which might get him the seat in Formula One.
exactly. A lot of these kids who graduate from Formula B or other junior categories, they tend to perform pretty well in the midfield in Formula One.
Yes, like Oliver Behrman. He he was quite decent in Formula 2. He's decent in Formula 1 too. It seems like that Formula 2 and Formula 1 is as the same as Formula 3 and Formula 4 were.
Well, I guess yeah, you could say so maybe.
And Lily gets lapped. Blue flag for Lily. Blue flag for Lily again.
Yeah, I think that just sets really yeah, and it's on the last lap. I think
Also, we are on
has
the
the
final
same
lap.
bag.
He or she shouldn't have pitted that lap because that decision was a very bad one. But it doesn't make a difference because she or he will still be first no matter what. HVSK is like fourth
HSK, I
and
think yeah, I think that's pretty clear. Unless if no one gets a bumper slowdown, I think yeah, the results are pretty clear.
yes. And after this race, I believe that team principal might want to get his
Might want to
signature
take a
on the
look,
contract.
yeah. Might want to ask around, see if Doug is available. And as Doug passes the last
Last,
corner,
second last
which
corner,
might be
he passed the
dangerous to
last
him.
corner.
Yep, there we go. Doug wins the Australian
Doug
Grand
wins the
Prix.
Australian Grand Prix and is the leader of this year's championship.
Very impressive race by Doug. Yeah, what a talent. And
Also,
Modern passes the checker flag as of now. There we go.
and
14
Lily gets
seconds behind.
P4.
And Lily is P4. As I think she just has to pass it once, really, to be
Yeah,
counted, because he's already lapped.
yeah. Also, Tug gets the fastest lap, and his fastest lap is 3 tenths better than Modern's, who
Yeah,
has the
exactly. That
second
was just
fastest lap.
something. What a spectacle. What a spectacle is all I can say. I don't know how Modern really says that HUSK fumbled. I think HUSK is actually better than him in this race,
Yeah.
considering that he was on keyboard
Also,
too.
also that Tug fumbled, but still won the race.
Well, I wouldn't consider Thug fumbling really at any point of the race. I
Yeah,
think he
but
was
he
really
did get
just
penalties.
well, it was only two, but if you want to compare him to other people, I mean,
Yeah,
I
HVSK
guess
and Moderns my got like 2 or 4 penalties.